Hey, what's up, everybody? TJ Flores. Something's wrong here with this lighting. But real quick, hopefully this video stays on. But I'm going to do a quick training, guys. I had a couple of people send me some messages on Facebook, and they wanted to know about how to use the Powerly system, right? If you're a customer or if you're a gold member, I want to show you guys how you can use the features in the back, right? How can you create capture pages? I need to get some water too, but how can you create capture pages? How can you create sales funnels or send out emails, right? Once you start building a list, lead lightning, you can't do any of that stuff, right? But with the Powerly system, you can. I mean, you can still email people through lead lightning. It's just that you have to do it from your either Gmail, Yahoo. You probably have to email certain people at a time, or maybe a selected group of people or individuals you want to email. But it's a little more time consuming, right? Because you got to find the emails and stuff like that, right? But if you're a customer, that's why it's important to actually upgrade, to use the features, right? But upgrade whenever you can. I know people sometimes they don't have the money, but if you're serious about your business, if you want to get sales in different companies, you have to send out emails. That's how people sign up through your links, right? Through the emails that Lead Lightning sends out. If you're building a list, keep sending emails to them, all right? And I'm going to show you, all right? So you're probably going to get this email. A lot of people who already signed up are probably going to get this email. Some of you might be already. I made a video earlier today about a company called Four Corners. It's a business for $18, right? You can start for 18 bucks. And they have it's ebooks, right? But they have a matrix tied to it, and that's what I'm going to send. I created a video, and I was actually going to send it tonight, right? But now that, like I said, I had a few members asking, see how to do that. I said, might as well take the time and show them how to do this. All right. So real quick, what I'm going to do, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. If you're in the Powerly system, I'm going to show you guys how you can use the features in the back. Maybe if you're new and you don't know how to do this, right? Other people who are not in my team. I also posted the YouTube in a Facebook group, so it's out there. This video, you can follow along, and you can implement the training in your system, right? So real quick, let's go to screen share. All right, so we're gonna go to screen share. Of course, Powerly system once again, and if you can, just give me a second. Let me grab some water. I should have done that before. Just give me a second. Actually, one second, guys. Here. All right, cool. Actually, I just grabbed me a pop. There it is. The Powerly system back office. Real quick, if you made a video, or if there's a video out there that you might like, that you want to actually add it onto your pages, you can, right? So for example, like I said, I'm actually going to go over to YouTube, and I'm going to grab that video that I made earlier, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do this. There's training on this on the back also. Let me see here. I got a comment or something. This is the video I made earlier today, so I'm just going to click on my link. Hey, everybody. As you can see, this is the video. I'm actually live right now, so anybody watching my videos on YouTube, it's very powerful, guys, because once you start having tons of videos out there, this little feature is going to come out, right? So people can actually, who are browsing in your other videos, if they see this feature and they click on it, they can actually see you live, right? So it's a good way for people to come see you live. So it's awesome. But what I'm going to do, this is the video, the four corners, right? I'm going to email it to my list. Hopefully I get more people to join me on here. It's an amazing company, guys. I like it. So what I'm going to do, this URL up here, right? I'm just going to copy the link. Actually, I'm going to copy everything after the equals. Right here, everything after the equals, right? I'm just going to copy that. If you want to put it on a notepad, you can. But I'm just going to copy it. I'm going to go to a website that is called mysharecodes.com. If you're a gold member or a customer, I think you can use this too if you're silver. You can watch the video if you want. Once again, mysharecodes.com. This is part of the Powerly system. Here they have different capture pages that you might not see in the back office. They have different sales pages, and they have the frequently asked questions, right? So if you want to create, I'm going to create a sales page, because if people are already in my list, I don't want to send them to another capture page, right? I already have them on my email list. Unless if I was to transfer over to Aweber, and I would just want to track certain things, right? But right now I'm not going to do that. But see, they have different capture pages that you can select. They're similar to the ones in the back office. But what I'm going to do for this example, if you go over to sales pages, as you can see, this is the sales page I like to use, but you can use any of these. I have this one in the back office already, and I have this one. I haven't used this one yet, but I think I'm going to use it for this example. So, and you can actually, they have the special instructions to know how to do this, right? Like, what do you need and stuff. But this is an example of the page. If I click here, this is what the page looks like. Simple page with the background and stuff. You can always change the background. That's just one of them there. This is that's a pretty cool button right there. This is like for baseball. Going to leave this video up again because as you can see by me copying this share code, that video is not going to be there no more, right? So, but I'm just gonna leave the tab there. So I'm gonna go back to the Powerly system, okay? And you can always rewind the video, take your time with it, right? But I'm gonna go here to my account. You can come over here to the websites, right here, web pages, my share codes, all right? You can do that, okay? And these are just some of the share codes that I'm using. And just all you're gonna do is paste that number in here for that share code, right here, right? The one from the share codes over here, this one. So I want to add it to the system, to my back office. So I'm just gonna hit submit. Code added, all right? So I got the code added. So now it added that page, that template in my website. So I go over to websites. I can actually, let me see. I'm gonna go to, well, let me click on it so I can show you that it's there. Sometimes it's going to be kind of hard. You have to kind of like do it. I have a lot of share codes, guys, so just bear with me 1 second. And this should be, let me see here. Like I said, I have a lot of them. Let me look at the number again. It says 32664 SP3. Let me see. Share codes. Okay. It gets a little complicated once you start adding it. See, I have the 24 viral cache. I have the some other sites in here. Okay, but that's what you can do. You can add the code. All you got to do is find the page. I mean, I don't want to go through all the pages, right? But I'm probably going to have to look through a couple of them. SP4, SP3, SP1. Let me see if it's this one here. Okay, let me just double check. No, that's not it. Let me see here. This one. 1 second. Nope. I think I want to delete that one because that one. 1 second. Well, anyways, you probably have less codes than me, so it'll be easier for you to find it. All right. But what I can actually pick this one. I think I used this one plenty of times. Let me see. As you can see, this one here is this one over here, right? The SP4, which this is it right here, the SP4. So you can add, like, this is good, like if you have a lot of trainings, you can, or a lot of different videos that can do the selling for you, right? So if I want to do that one, so this one is see, so if it's SP3, it should be the next one up right here, SP3. It should be this one. Let me just check. There it is. So it was right above it, guys. That's cool. Hey, we're doing this live, so. But that's the video that's there. I can always change it. Now what I'm going to do, after you add your code, this is it right here, right? SP3. So I'm gonna go back to the top, guys, because I want to copy this website, right? I want to copy it so I can edit the website. So I'm just gonna go over to websites. I'm gonna go to web pages. Hold on a second. And I'm gonna go copy a web page. Okay, so we're gonna copy the web pages. We're gonna copy one of them, right? So right here, I want this to say, become a prospect for what I want. Okay, and I'm gonna scroll down, go to the SP3. Just 1 second, it's all the way towards the bottom. SP3 right here. So I'm gonna copy this page just by clicking that. And I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom. Tons of pages, guys. I've been making a lot of pages also. So, and the more you make pages, it just keeps filling up more and more, right? So I'm gonna click down here. It says make a copy. All right, and this is good. Like if you want to create different sales pages for different businesses. Okay, so here is just going to be for me this title. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit Shift 8. All right, and if I'm doing a four corners sales page. So I'm just, I can make spaces too if I want. This is just for me, for my back office. The reason why I put this little star there, guys, so that way it brings it up to my top of my list. And I know what I'm talking about, right? I can actually give this a date, like today is 9/11, right? 9-11. That way I can remember when I created it. Nobody's going to see this but me, only me. It's going to be in the admin area. But it's a good way to keep track, like if you have multiple pages. And here I'm going to say, something like $18 to start your own online business, right? Something like that. I mean, you're probably more creative than I am. Sounds simple. Now here, since I already have my domain, and if you have multiple domains, that's fine. Mine is tjflores.com, right? Most of you guys visited my website if you're either on my list or if you're watching this video, I have it in the description, guys. But anyways, what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to click down here because I want to create a new address, right? That's what I'm talking about, creating unlimited pages, unlimited subdomains, because this is going to be a subdomain. So I can name it I could put a dash, that way it's good for SEO. Four corners sales page, all right? Or I can just put four corners -1. Something simple, just for me to remember also. But that's going to be my new domain. It's going to be /4 corners dash. Well, it sounds kind of too much, doesn't it? I'll just keep it simple. I'll just put 4 corners.tjflores.com. This is if you are creating a capture page, you can just click this down and you can see I have different campaigns that I can send people to, right? So for example, if this was a capture page, I want to send them to what I see that converts the more guys is lead lightning and primary business, which is 17 messages by the Powerly system right there. If you're creating a capture page, I recommend you use that one because there's 17 messages plus it will promote excuse me, your primary business. So once that's done up here, I can leave this the way it is. It's not a capture page. Nobody's going to be opted in or anything, right? Here, this is also for your capture page after they complete the form, right? You want to send them somewhere, right? After they opt in. But since we're not doing a capture page, I'm not even going to worry about that. I don't want this page to rank anywhere. I'm just going to send it out as an email. But you could give it a description if you want. You know, you can say, actually, I'm going to spell it out, 4 corners Alliance Group. You can give it a description, right? You can put 4 Corners Alliance Group, how to join 4 Corners, right? I mean, I'm just making this here, guys, as we're going, but you can give it a description. You can give it some keywords if you want. I'm not going to do that though, but that's what I'm trying to say. The description, it could help you with the search engine optimization. And that's why it's good to join programs like Wealthy Affiliate, because they can teach you a little bit of SEO. I've been learning a little bit of SEO through that, or you can do some research on YouTube also. They have good videos on that. But for demonstration of this video, I'm not going to do any of that, right? I'm just going to make a page where I can email it to my list. So I'm just going to hit save changes. All right, so right here is going to ask me if I want to change the background. I can still change the background to all these images, right? Let me see that one down there. No, that's cool. I'll leave it the way it is. I haven't used this page, so I'm going to start using it. So I'm going to leave it the way it is. I'm going to come over here, edit text, right? So now we're ready to start adding some, this is just a simple editor, right? I'm going to scroll down a little bit. As you can see, this picture here's the background. You can always change the background also. But there's a button here. What I want to do, I want to replace the button first, right? Now, if you're familiar with variables, well, I don't want to confuse you guys. But what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to open this getting started on a new tab because I already have my links in here, right? Companies you promote. This is where you can add the companies you promote. And this is it right here, guys, for my 4 corners, right? So I'm just going to copy this. Copy. And this is easy to do. This is if you're creating, this is if you're going to be using a share code. If somebody in your team makes a sales funnel, that way all you got to do is just plug in your companies and they will be automatically promoted in that share funnel if you're promoting it. I don't want to confuse you guys for this one. I'm just going to copy the link and we're going to actually look for a different button, right? I'm going to actually I'm going to come up here to the image right here, image. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to browse the server and just come up here to custom library. And they have tons of buttons here. Let me see which one I can use here. Let me see. Trying to product. Now let me see. Yes, let me in. Yes, get me started. You can pick whatever you want. And you can find other buttons online also. It's up to you. Let me see. I'll just put this one. See how that looks. So I'll double click on that. As you can see, this comes up. I'm just going to hit OK just to test it out. Let me see here the pages. There's the button, right? So now I want to put a link to this button. I'm just going to actually click on it again. I'm going to come right next to the image. It says link. I'm going to click on that. And right here, if I was using, I can show you guys, because if let's say you want to create, let's say you're a gold member, right? And you want to create this for your team, right? All you got to do is come up here where it says variables on your page, and you click on that, okay? But this is the hard way to do it. And I didn't want to confuse you guys, but it's not that hard, all right? Here I already have it. See, link to a company you promote. So it's already 4 corners. I'm just going to say create. And now here, down here, it's because I have this thing here. Okay, cool. It says, or copy this code on is good for buttons. You see that right there? What I can do is just copy this code right here. Copy this. Go back to my page, right? And hit the link again. And all I got to do is paste that code in here and make sure it says other, right? Let me move this back down here. And I'll hit OK. And now my 4 corners link will be in there. Now I can actually make this into a sales funnel with a share code, all right? So that way if my team wants to use the same video, all I got to do is say, hey, plug in this, just like how we added right here in my share codes, just like how we added the share code, I can get a share code where you guys can use the same page right here. And all you got to do is just go to companies you promote, add your link to the 4 corners, and then that's it. Just plug in the share code, and you can actually use the page. That simple, that fast. That's a kind of like a harder way to do it. Another easier way, it will be just for you to actually, let me close this one. Just go. Let me just copy this, right? So you grab your company link. From my example, mine is 4 corners. If you want to do it just the regular way, just click on the button, come up here where it says the link, And if I don't want to make this into like a share code, I'll just paste that link in there and see, and it goes to the HTTPS automatically. Now I can come up here where it says target. And when it says non-set, that means I can have this open up in a pop-up window on a new window. When you leave it not set, that means when they click on it, I'm just gonna hit, whenever somebody clicks on this button, they will go straight to the page, and the page they're on will be erased. All right, so hopefully it makes sense. Let me come back to the video right here. Now I'm gonna copy this code after the video. All the videos from YouTube, don't matter what video it is. Let me open up this one so I can show you. They have this code in here. All you gotta do is copy everything after the equal signs, after that little equal, and that's the code for the video. All right, so that's it. It's not that hard to do. So what I'm gonna do, this is the video that I want to use for the four corners, right? So I'm gonna copy everything after the equal. I'm gonna say copy, and we're getting to the email part, guys. All right, this is just if you want to create a page, this is how you do it. And you can always rewind the video. Just take your time. Okay, now that right here where it says iframe, we're gonna double click on that, right? And it's gonna bring up this code. I'm gonna actually zoom in to show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is the code right here. Actually, that's too much. Okay, cool. So this is the code, right? So we're just gonna click somewhere in here, all right? Okay, as you can see, it says youtube.com/embed/ and then it has this code right here, right? Everything after the / before the question mark, okay, we want to delete, all right? And now we want to add our code for the YouTube video, and that's it. That's all you got to do. Once again, from the just youtube.com/embed/ and then delete everything from that to the question mark, okay? And then you just add the code of the video you want to share in your page, and that's it. Let me zoom back out 100%. Okay, cool. Once that's done, just hit OK, and our page is ready. If you want to add, maybe for example, if I want to add a header, I can do that also. Just by clicking here. I believe I haven't tried this one. Hit enter a couple times. I'm gonna come up here to the center. All right, so let's say I want to add a header to this, right? I'll just come back to image. I'll click on image. I'll browse the server, and I created something here, right here. Where is it? Right here. I'll use this one. I'm just gonna hit OK. There it is. I have my header. I don't know if it'll look good though because it's white and black. I'll see how it looks. I can probably just delete it. So I'm just gonna save the changes. Now I want to view my page. It don't look that bad. Here's the video. Right there it is. Hey everybody, welcome. My name is TJ Flores. That's the video I made earlier about four corners. I can take that out. I mean, it looks halfway decent. I mean, I don't know. I'll send it like that. See what kind of results I get. Now, when somebody comes, somebody from my email list, right? Because I'm going to send this out to my email list tonight. That's why we're making this video. That's how I get sales on ClickBank, guys. I mean, simple stuff. But anyways, when somebody clicks, as you can see down here, right underneath in the screen down there, it says www.2.4cornersalliancegroup.com, and it says join, TJ Flores -join. So when somebody will click on this, as you can see, it on the same page, it went straight to the join page, right? To the Join Four Corners Alliance Group. And if somebody joins, as you can see, I was the inviter, right? I will get credit for the commission or the sale, and it can happen to you also for any business, right? By adding that button. So this is the domain, fourcorners.tjflores.com. All right. Hey everybody. Okay, now that I have the domain. Right here, I have the page ready. I tested the button. It works. I got the video. I'm not too happy with this banner, though. It looks halfway decent, I guess. That's cool. I'll leave it like that. Now let's go back to, now that we have all this, now we have something to email, right? Now we got to create an email. What you want to do is come up here to email, voice, and text. Go over to email. Come over here, and let's say you're brand new, right? So you want to add a campaign. I'm just going to put a star once again, Shift 8, 4 corners You can give it whatever you want, right? I'm just going to create this campaign. I'm going to say, no, I'd like to create my own. And as you can see, I have 0 messages. Excuse me. Now we're going to add a new email to this campaign. I'm just going to click here where it says add new email to this campaign. And we're going to give it a subject line, right? I'm going to say, see how, or you can say something like, want to start a business for $18. See more. All right, just keep it like that. That way, you know, people, you know, you want them to kind of like take a look, right? You want to have see more, take a look, going fast, something like that, just to get people to view the email, right? So we're gonna add this email: how to start your business for $18. See more. Simple, guys. They don't even have to be. The simpler, the better, I think. All right, so we have this email. As you can see, it says send on day 0, which we're going to send it automatically. That's all it means. If you want to send this on another date, when this is more like if you're creating a sales funnel, a capture page, you can create a list of emails that will go out on different days. Excuse me, guys. I take another drink there. Now what we're going to do is come over here where it says view and edit. We're going to click on that. And this is where we're going to write the email, right? As you can see, it's just another editor. Our title is up here, right? Simple title, simple title. Now we're going to delete this text. I really don't have an email, right? But what I can do is, let me see. I'm just going to say hello, right? Hello, and then I'm going to come up here because I want to personalize it. So here are the variables up here, all right? Like I said, if you're new, this might be too much for you. Just take your time with it. Keep rewinding the video. It's not that hard once you get the hang of it. Just keep practicing. You can make a few emails, send them to yourself, see if it works out, right? See if that's what you want. So here in the variable, I'm going to click where it says choose, and I'm going to put recipient's first name. Right, so it's going to say hello, and whoever opted into my website, right, it's going to, that's why it's good to use capture pages with names. If you just capture the person's email, it's going to say hello subscriber. If you capture the person's name, it's going to say hello, and then the person's name, so we're going to put a comma, so that way it's more personalized, right? I can say I joined this business for I joined this business for one time, $18, and it's been growing on a daily basis. It's just a simple email, guys. You guys can probably type faster, or you guys can probably type something better, right? So I joined this business for one time, $18, and it's been growing on a daily basis thanks to the power of duplication, right? Now, if you would like to see more about this great, or this about this simple and affordable, I'm not spelling this stuff right, simple and affordable, it says if you would like to see more about this simple and affordable business, come see my video. Just take your time. I know you will love it. All right. Now we want to, where it says come see my video, we're just going to highlight this right here. Come see my video. We can make that into a link, or we can say I joined one time 18 power duplication. We want to put at least one link in here, guys. That's driving them back to the sales page, right? Or wherever. It could be a ClickBank product. It could be your other business, whatever you're promoting, right? One time $18. Let me see, power duplication. If you would like to see more about this important affordable business, what I'm going to do is where it says affordable business, I want to make that into a link. All right, it just, as people are reading it, when they see affordable businesses, it might click in them and they say, wow, it's affordable. Let me click on the link. All right, so I'm just gonna make this into a link. You can do the variables also, but I'm not gonna do that, or I'm not gonna confuse you guys. Just highlight the area. What I'm gonna do is actually come over here to this page, because this is my where I want to send the prospect, right? So I'm gonna come over here to the link. I'm gonna click on that. I'm gonna paste that link in here. So it's my website, right? fourcorners.tjflores.com, or you can send it wherever you want. I'm gonna hit OK. Take your time. I know you will love it. And then I can say this business will also make the team grow as more people learn to use the ebooks that they sell. All right, something like that. Like I say, you can write whatever you want. I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna say talk soon, or I can just put see you on the inside, right? Something simple. See you on the inside. I'm gonna put my name, TJ Flores. I can also add my picture just by coming up here, because I think I already added it to the browser. Just go to image browser. If you don't have a picture, see I have a couple pictures, my wife and my daughter and stuff that I was sending before. I'll just pick this one here. All right, so it's kind of big, so I'll make him like maybe 390. I'll hit OK. So that way it's more personalized, right? Maybe make it a little smaller. I'll just click on the image. Maybe bring it down to about 350. That way it's not so big. That looks pretty cool. I'll see you on the inside. I can also say after the picture, PS, if you have any questions, reply back, right? Reply back. I will answer them. I'll answer them. All right, cool. Something simple, something like that. You can always like see if I want to maybe bold that, right? Make it bigger. I can change the color if I want. And it's just a simple editor, guys. The more you play around with it, the more you can see how it works. I can edit that. I mean, I can bold that, or you know, maybe $18. Let me see. I joined this business. Actually, I did this. I joined this business for $18 one time. It's been growing on a daily basis. That sounds pretty cool. So here, guys, I can actually make this also into the link, right? Let me see if I still have it in here. There it is. So I'll put two links in there, right? I joined this business for $18 one time. Maybe the person might want to click on that. But I got two links. I'm ready to send the email pretty much. All I got to do is come back up here, say changes. And I can always send it to myself, right? So if I click this here, it's going to send it to my the account that I have here with the Powerly system. I have to actually log in on an incognito window, because I'm using another Gmail for the YouTube, right? So let me log in. Hit enter, and hopefully it's in there now. All right, see, I just Facebook just took their payment. Awesome, it happens. But that's the email that I just created, right? Hey TJ, as you can see, it personalized it, right? Because I have my name. But if it's somebody else's name, I'll personalize it, right? It says, I joined this business for $18 one time, and it's been growing on a daily basis thanks to the power of duplication. Blah, blah, blah is the same email we wrote. And if I test the links, as you can see, it goes to the page, right? So if I test this link here, cool. It goes to the page, to the video that I just made, the page that I just made. Somebody clicks on the button, they're going to be corners, and if somebody signs up, I get a commission. Same thing with you, right? If you're promoting any business, same thing. That's what will happen. So let me log out of this. All right, so I want to send that email, right? I want to send it to my whole list. If you want to send the email, just remember this is your campaign, right? Well, this is what I titled it, right? And I want to send it to my list. What I'm going to do is actually come up here to email, voice and text, email, send a campaign. As you can see, it's right here, right? The very first one. It says 4 corners, 1 message, blah, blah, blah. Now, guys, all you got to do is scroll down to the bottom. It's going to, you can pick, I think I can do it. Let me see. Okay, cool. I'll show you this much. So as you can see, this is my pages. It's going to bring out the groups of pages you have created. I can send it to everybody who has opened an email, right? Or I can just press on both, right? And it's going to show some email addresses down here, which I don't want to do, guys, just to protect the privacy of other individuals. But let me just stop and I can just show you. I can talk over what I'm doing. I'm just scrolling down to the bottom. I'm just going to click on the number 6, which is choose a date. And it's going to bring a whole new page where it says you have read and agreed to the price list possibilities. So I'm going to send 811. I can probably share this page now so I can show you guys. All right. Since we're on YouTube, it's just to protect people's emails. I don't want to do that, right? So as you can see, this is what the last page is going to look like. I have read and agreed. And just go down to the 6, click on it. And just like that, I'm going to send 811 emails, right? I don't want to send emails to people who haven't opened an email. I don't want to send it to my whole list, because if they're not opening emails, I don't want to waste my emails on people who are not even opening up emails, right? So what I can do is if they don't open up emails, I can start deleting them, because I only want people who are opening up emails, right? So I'm going to hit send this campaign. As you can see, successful. Now you're going to get a notification from the Powerly system telling you that your emails were sent and stuff like that, right? And they will send you the email as well. And that's how you do it, guys. Real simple to do. This page over here with the share codes, you can pick any page you want. You can add the videos, change the videos. And that's once again mysharecodes.com. Hello? Oh, man, I think something was wrong with the audio. mysharecodes.com. That's where you can get all the share codes. Those are pages different than the Powerly system from over here, right? But this is the page. If you're in my email list, you're watching this video, this is going to go